Hello and welcome to Devereux's Fireside Chat video series. At Devereux, we know kindness has the power to transform lives. Recently, Devereux launched an organization-wide campaign called Sprinkle Kindness, Little Acts, Big Impact. Today, we're going to learn more about this campaign by connecting with the following leaders: Devereux President and CEO Carl Clark, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Rhea Fernandes, and Senior Vice President of People Operations, Mike Ernst. Thanks for being here today. So, Carl, I'm going to kick this off with you.
Okay.
Kindness seems like such a fundamental behavior. As Devereux's leader, and really when it comes to running a business in general, why do you feel kindness is so critical with every interaction?
Yeah, in our business, we focus a lot on advanced degrees, but it's really true when people say some of the most important things are taught in kindergarten. And I think kindness is right up there. And in order to be successful in life and have a successful organization that people feel that they have belonging to, kindness is an essential way to interact with each other.
So true. Thanks, Carl. And Mike, turning to our actual initiative, tell us about the Sprinkle Kindness campaign and why is this campaign important to you, and why should it be important to all of us at Devereux?
Sure. Thanks, Amy. So, at Devereux, we take culture very seriously. We spend an awful lot of time thinking about it. We've got a national culture and engagement committee that Rhea and I sit on. We meet every 2 weeks, rain or shine. And that committee partners with our champions across the centers, both servant leadership champions and champions of belonging. Also, we partner with the executive directors and their leadership teams, really to focus on culture, enhancing our culture. We like to have themes that all of us can work on collectively across the organization. So in 2019, we launched a theme, customer service. The last number of years, we've been working on a culture of belonging, really focusing on helping new employees and new individuals coming into care feel like they belong within the Devereux family. Mm-hmm. Now we'd like to focus on kindness. Kindness has a positive effect on both the giver and the receiver. It's simple and it's something all of us can participate in.
Thanks so much, Mike. That's so true. And, we all know that a thoughtful word or a simple gesture can really turn someone's day around, and it doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Rhea, why do you like the idea of sprinkling kindness, and what does this mean for you, our staff, and the individuals and families we serve every day?
Yeah, Amy, I think we all know that we spend most of our time at work, not at home with our families. That's where we spend the majority of our time. And each one of us brings all of the experiences that we're having in our lives to work, the ups and the downs. We have, staff who I know probably come to work every day. They're struggling with their own life issues, caring for a loved one, challenges with their own children, relationship issues, and a simple act of kindness can make a huge difference to how they cope, how we each cope, creating that sense of belonging that Carl was talking about earlier. And we know that when we receive an act of kindness, you just automatically are called to pay it forward and to do the same for others. So think about if every single one of our colleagues is experiencing kindness every day, that immediately translates to great quality of care and kindness towards our individuals, because that's what's going to be brought out in them. And then we know, we are an organization that specializes in behavioral health. And so we must touch upon this, I think. There's a neuroscientific impact of kind acts. And we know that the brain responds to that, and it creates an uplifting mental health effect when you receive an act of kindness. And so I think that's a reason everybody should embrace kindness.
Thanks, Rhea. And just to follow up on that, so we have our theme of sprinkling kindness. Rhea, what are we specifically asking our team members to do during this ongoing campaign?
We are asking our team members to embrace a kindness orientation and to keep it front and center every single moment, to be attuned to other people and what their needs are, to our individuals in care, to take a moment to encourage, to praise, to affirm each other, to ask a simple question: how are you doing today? What can I do for you? Our champions are working really hard to kick off this kindness campaign and make it meaningful at the centers, to raise awareness and engagement around it, and to make it fun. And so we ask every Devereux team member to embrace kindness and to have fun with it, and to participate in the center activities and take joy in it, and just be involved and be a part of the team that's just really promoting and engaging and fostering this great culture that we already have by bringing kind acts into our everyday work lives.
Thanks, Rhea. And we've seen some really great pictures so far from centers across the organization, across all of our states, and how they're celebrating kindness every day, small gestures, big events, and it's really been fun to watch. So thank you for that. Okay, last question. At a high level, what do you all hope everyone takes away from this campaign? And Carl, I'm going to start with you.
Okay. I hope that by being a little more intentional about thinking about kindness, knowing all the positive impacts it has, not only among staff, but the people we serve, is something that we all should take time to intentionally make part of the workplace. And that's what we're trying to do.
I hope that every team member takes away that a single act of kindness can make a world of difference, not just to themselves, but to everybody around them.
I hope that both our employees and the individuals in our care feel the power of kindness.
Thank you. Well said. And that does it for this Fireside Chat. Many thanks to our guests and to all those tuning in. For those Devereux team members who may be watching, thank you for continuing to sprinkle kindness across our organization, because what you do makes a meaningful difference in this world every day. And for those who might be thinking about a career in behavioral health, why not join an organization focused on supporting, empowering, and lifting you up and making people happy through everyday acts of kindness? This is where you belong. So to learn more or to make the switch, visit us at jobs.devereux.org. Take care and have a great day.